Hello students, welcome to my channel Brothers Academy. Today we will talk about chapter 7 Connecting to the Internet, chapter 7 part 4. In today's video we will discuss the questions raised in the previous session and then we will talk about some of the services on the internet like email, and then we will discuss about the netiquette, safety on the internet, and then we will summarize this entire chapter. Finally, we will end the session with a short quiz. So, let's begin. The questions which we raised in the last session, the first one was: a dash is a collection of one or more related web pages linked together through a system of hyperlinks. And the answer is website. The second is: the first page of the website is called its, and the answer is home page. The next one, the location of the website on the internet is, and your option were web address, net surfing, homepage, none of these. And the answer is the location of website on the internet is called its web address. The last one, the individual pages that collectively form the World Wide Web are known as web pages, homepage, hyperlink, or none of these. And the answer is web pages. Okay. Now let us continue with today's session. The first topic is email, which is called electronic message. Email is basically an electronic message sent from one computer to another, which can include your text, audio, video, and picture. Okay. With this internet, this entire process takes just few seconds and you can communicate with your friends or relatives anywhere around the world. Okay, so cool it is. Many service providers offer email accounts free of charge, like Yahoo Mail, Rediff Mail, Gmail, Outlook, etc. Okay, in comparison, a letter or a courier require more time, but with the email facility which is there in the internet, you can send your message from one computer to another in just few seconds and you can talk to your friends and relatives anywhere in the world. Now, this is the picture which shows how you can compose a message in the Gmail. Okay, you need to click on this plus sign and you will get this screen. And here you need to enter your recipient email address, subject, and then this is the email body. You can write your email here and click on the send button, and the person, when he opens his email inbox, he will get your email. Okay, now let us discuss about the netiquette. What is a netiquette? Netiquette is basically special set of manners that you need to follow while using the internet. Okay, for example, if someone tries to steal someone's car, he or she is breaking the law. Similarly, there are certain rules which needs to be followed when you are using the internet. And what are those manners? The first one is spell check what you have written so that others can understand you correctly. The next one, do not use all caps in your emails because it is considered as shouting. Okay. The next one, be yourself when you are online. Do not say or do things which you do not do otherwise, or do not try to pretend that you are someone else. Okay. Be truthful. Be truthful in the information you provide online. But there are certain rules which you need to follow, which we will discuss in our next topic, which is safety on the internet. So these are the set of rules or set of manners which you need to follow while using the internet. Spell check, do not use all caps, be yourself, be truthful in the information which you are giving. Okay, so this is all about netiquette. Now the next topic is safety on the internet. Okay, Students, internet is a very wonderful place where you can do a lot of fun things, okay? But sometimes it is dangerous and harmful, just like the world outside. So there are some safety tips in mind which you need to follow when you are online, okay? The first safety tip is no personal information. Do not give out any personal information like your address, phone number, or your credit card details without your parents' permission. Okay. The next one is be careful. Do not respond to any message that make you feel uncomfortable. Okay. So you have to be careful in responding to any message online. The next one is picture and personal data. Do not send your picture on any personal data on the internet to anyone without asking your parents. Okay. The next one is rules while going online. Communicate with your parents and set up some rules when you are online. Okay. The next ones, do not share passwords. Do not share your password with anyone on when you are online or your friends or relatives, with no one. Okay. The next one is talk to your parents. Talk to your parents right away if you come across any information that you feel uncomfortable or that you feel is not appropriate. Talk to your parents right away. Okay. So students, these are some of the safety tips which you should keep in mind when you are on the internet. No personal information. Be careful. Do not share any picture or personal data. Set up some rules when you are going online. Communicate to your parents. Do not share passwords. Talk to your parents if you come across anything which you feel is not right, appropriate, and you feel uncomfortable. Okay. With this, we come to the end of this chapter. Now, let us discuss what we have read in this particular chapter. Okay. First, we discussed about what is internet. Internet is interconnected network. Then we discussed about the history of internet. Then we talked about some of the uses of the internet. Then we discussed about what are the requirements to connect to the internet. There are two types of internet connection, dial-up and broadband. Broadband is further classified into three categories: wired broadband, wireless broadband, and wireless mobile broadband. Then we talked about modem. What is modem and the various types of modems we discussed. And then we talked about the data transfer media. And then we discussed what is World Wide Web, which is basically a system of interlinked pages that contains a variety of information which you can access via the internet. Okay. Then we discussed about web browser, which is basically a program which you can use to locate and display web pages. Some of the commonly used web browsers are Internet Explorer, Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera, and Safari. Then we touch base about different things, components of World Wide Web like web page, website, web address, and home page. We also discussed about the search engines and the examples of search engine like Google, Bing search, Yahoo search, AOL search, etc. In today's session, we discussed about email, which is an electronic message sent from one computer to another, and netiquette, a set of manners that you need to follow when you are when you are online, and some of the safety tips which you need to follow, which you need to keep in mind when you are on the internet. Okay, so these are the things which we discussed in this entire chapter connecting to the internet. Okay, now time for a short quiz. The first question which I have for you is define netiquette. Mention any 2 points that you need to keep in mind while online. Okay. The next one, mention any two safety tips on the internet. The last one, give any three websites that offer you a free email account. Okay. So thank you students for your time. Please go through all the videos of this chapter connecting to the internet thoroughly. And if you have any questions, please post it in the comment section. I'll talk to you soon in our next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.